Austerity has caused huge problems in the construction industry. For a start, there's been no investment in the infrastructure whatsoever. We've also seen a dramatic cut by 35% in health and safety and the health and safety executive. They've even taken the info line of health and safety, so if people have got concerns on site, they can't phone the info line direct. And this is in light of there's still killing 49 people a year in construction. Also, the austerity measures have forced people into false self-employment. Companies are shedding employees and people are going towards agencies, to payroll companies, and indeed, as I've said, to false employment. And what does that mean? That means that people had employment rights when they were directly employed by companies, but now they've got no employment rights. They don't receive holiday pay, they don't receive sick pay, they don't receive any pensions, and they can be hired and fired at will. There's 0 hours contracts as well. And of course that's increased things like payday loans to construction workers, which again is having a major impact. We've seen local authorities that have been decimated. Direct employment in local authorities has been decimated, and people are now working for outsourced companies and doing the work that local authorities used to do. And what's the alternative to austerity? The alternative is actually to invest in construction, invest in council housing, invest in council housing so people can actually afford to rent properties. And in turn, that would lead to job security, it would lead to direct employment, and in fact it would lead to us employing apprentices. There's a real need for apprentices because we've seen young people absolutely destroyed by the austerity measures. We haven't got real jobs anymore, we haven't got real apprenticeships, and in fact the construction industry has seen a huge downturn of apprentices coming into the industry. So austerity has created major problems for our industry and will continue to do so unless there's an about face and there's a real determination to invest in infrastructure. And when I talked about investing to build council houses, we've got to remember that there's more than 5 million people currently on the social housing register. 5 million people who need somewhere to live. 5 million people who can't afford to pay rent that need somewhere to live. So let's do the right thing. Let's get a Labour government in, but let's get a Labour government in who will invest in our industry, invest in other industries, but more importantly, invest in working people, because it's working people who are taking the hit by austerity measures.